Got it, got it. If you are uncomfortable with being on camera, I understand that you can totally turn it off. If you are watching the replay, thank you for joining us. If you're watching the recording, this is great. I'm just going to get into a couple questions. Teresa. Okay. So interaction is going to happen right away because we're playing with color here and it's not silent. So what inspired you to join today? I would really love it if you would type in the chat what made you come. It could be you're coming just to support me, which, you know, God bless you. Thank you so much because I really appreciate it. But, you know, your soul knew that you were coming here today. Imagine all of the stars that needed to line up in order for you to be sitting in this spot looking at, like, sharing this space today. Like, it goes back and back and back and back. Like, you had to know me, and our, you know, ancestors needed to hook up to get us to be in this one space. And when you keep backing it up, it just blows my mind. So you may think that you're here for one reason, and that's the reason I asked you to be here. But is there anything else that you had wanting to get out of this event? Why can I not see the chats? Oh, here we go. Okay. Chatting. Oh, learning to be inspired. Awesome. Yvonne, to support me. Thank you, Cherise. Supporting my sister, Rhonda, you're here. Thank you. I'm intrigued about colors, the magic of color frequency. Amazing. Oh, this is so cool. Okay. It just popped up and I was unable. What does that say? It's moving so fast. Nadine. Oh yeah, Nadine, you just joined at the last minute. That's amazing. Okay. So yeah, the magic of color is what your soul is responding to today to get you to come on to this call and float you into this room today. And I think you're going to be really surprised at how much you're going to resonate with this soul color and how the synchronicities, when you discover it, are going to be like, oh, that's why that's my favorite color, or that's why that keeps popping up all the time. Oh, it was a hell yes for me when I received your invite. Thank you, Kirsten. Moving through a significant change and interested to see how my color can play part in. Oh my God, yes. So when you're going through a transition, or you're entering, like maybe the kids have left and you're an empty nester, or maybe the kids are back because it's summertime and they're now back in your space, and how do you deal with that? Or a separation, or getting married, or deciding to change your name or not change your name, or job transition, like any of that kind of stuff. It's really cool to ask the colors what's going on, because they will give you the answers. It's a mirror to you. So the color that you're drawn to is going to have the answer to whatever question you're wanting to know. Pretty cool, huh? Okay. All right. In the chat again, I would love to know, what does the title of this workshop mean to you? Like, what does it mean to embrace your brilliance? What does brilliance mean to you? And as I was creating this workshop, I was, you know, really pondering what is brilliance? How does it show up in the world? How can we turn it up? Do we turn it down involuntarily or not? Like, what is happening with that? So yes, tap into the gifts I'm meant to share with the world. Yes. Take your talents and run with them. Yes. To own and honor who you are at the essence. Absolutely, Kirsten. Oh my God, yes. Unabashedly shining your light. Catherine Mitchell, thank you. Embrace the whole of who I am. Yeah, absolutely, Kate. Yeah, like, so this is it. This is you shining from within, this amazing light and beauty that you've got. And I believe that your soul is always shining. The sun is always shining. The tides are always coming in and out. There are constants in our world. Yeah, Sherry, shining your authentic light, thrive in being the best version of me for myself and others. Yeah, absolutely, Charisse. Yes, being me, Linda. Okay. So when I think of brilliance, I think of, I could replace embrace your brilliance with embrace your soul, because to me, your soul is what is just pouring that light out at all times, at all times. No, even when you are having a shitty day, even when you're not having the greatest time in life, or you're going through a really challenging moment, your soul is constantly shining brightly. Like the sun is always shining, even though the clouds are out, right? What's happening there is the cloud is dimming the sun a little bit. So I have a story, and this is a dimming your light story. So it's absolutely mortifying, and I can't believe I'm going to tell you, but I am, because it gives an example of what happens when your light is dimmed down. And it happened when I was like 13, and I was at my friend's house swimming in her pool, like, you know, all gawky and dorky at 13. And this boy that I liked came in the backyard with her brother. And I was already feeling like cringy, but he came in and he made this comment like, "Oh my God, Amy, your ears are so big." Like, I almost died, like right there on the spot. I think I actually went under the water and like did some sort of scream or something. It was just mortifying. But what happened that day is that I put sort of a veil in front of my soul, the bright shining soul. So there's one little veil, right? And then another instance happens and I put down another veil. And then another one happens and I put down another veil. And I don't know if everyone on this call has seen this commercial, but you know the drinking and driving commercial where they put the glass in front of the camera and then it blurs it out, and then another glass and another glass until you can't see clearly. So I picture that as like, that's what's happening when soul dimming events happen in your life. Like a person has told you you're not good enough, or a person has, like my teacher in high school told me I would never be doing art. Like I was so bad at it in school that she's like, just plan on doing something else, Amy, like go work in an office or do something. But you know, now I'm a 30-year veteran of being a graphic artist. So you can put the veils in and you can also remove them. So that's what's happening here with the brilliance. If the more veils you can remove away from that shining soul, the more you're able to just put that brilliance out into the world. Does anybody here, has anybody ever had one of those crazy experiences where you just were like so cringed out? It's like life, it sticks with you for a while. Like it changed how I wore my hair until I was old enough to get over it and just like let it go. But there are times in people's lives where these kinds of events are actually like stopping them from shining their light altogether. So yeah, Michelle, dropping protection in front of ourselves, and all my life constantly, yeah, like dorky things happen all the time. So now today we're going to kind of take away some of that dorkiness. We're gonna like let the soul shine through a little bit more. All right, and the last thing, um I asked you what inspired you to come, but what is it you're hoping to get out of this? And it may be the same thing as the other question, and if it is, I'll remove this for future workshops. But like if there's something different that you wanted to get out of it, as opposed to what inspired you to be here, I'd be interested to know. I was told my singing voice sounded like a boy's. Yeah, like, why does that have to be a criticism? I don't understand that. It's like you scream like a girl. Yeah, good, because girls get noticed when they scream. um, I've been in dark places these past few months and I need a kick in spiritual butt to get out of them. Okay, Catherine, we're going to do that today. Clarity on next steps in my entrepreneurial journey. Yes, Kendra, let's do it. I'm starting a new journey. Okay, yeah. So how could I have known that you guys were starting new journeys? It's your soul that draws you into this space as you are taking this new journey. So thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to the soul and coming in, and we're going to have some fun. The light bulb effect. I hope it shines brighter today. I need the shift. Yes, Nadine. Clarity. New chapter. Awesome. This is so great. I love meeting people when they're at like the precipice of a giant change of like, this is, the world is your oyster. You have no barriers anymore about how far or how high you can go. Expansion is like imminent since you're recognizing that you're in a state of change and willing to open up to change, which a lot of people are not. So if you have a piece of paper or your phone notes or whatever, I want you to list, like just write down the number. Where are you on the brilliance scale? As far as your definition of brilliance goes, where are you on the scale at this moment? Okay. You don't have to type it in. If you want to, you can. This is a personal number and you may not want to share it, but if you do, you can go ahead. Michelle's out of 5. Sharice is out of 4.5. Good. Okay. Okay. 5. Amazing. This is great because this means there's like only up. Only up. You can only shine brighter from here. Excusez-moi. So let me just get a drink. Oh. I feel like an 8, but only recently I was about a 2. Yeah. Catherine, 7.75 because she's heading on a new journey. So that's going to be fun. 7 moving upwards, 7 moving upwards. Okay. Amazing. All right. Different in different areas. Yeah, absolutely. Kate, you can totally feel like you're shining your light in one area more so than the other. And that's something just to take note of because you don't have to be bright and shiny in all areas all the time. So sometimes you're shining in one spot more than another. Average is a 7. Okay, average, awesome. I like averages. You know, Kate, I'm going to be really interested to know what color you are, like what color your soul color is, because that was a funny thing to say. So let me just get going here. We're going to calculate your soul color now. So I'd like you to have a pen and paper. And you're going to write down day in numbers. So let me just show you what mine looks like. So it's going to be day is 25, March is 03, and then 1968 is the year. So you're going to write down your birthday. And then in between all the numbers of your birthday, you're going to put a plus sign. Feel free to get your calculator. Feel free to do this a couple times because we're talking about calculating the color of your soul here. So you want to make sure you get it right. Otherwise, if you get it wrong, it's not going to resonate with you. You're going to be like, Amy's not, I don't understand what you're saying. So you want to make sure that you get the adding correct. Okay. Does everyone have their adding up total number, which is probably going to be a 2-digit number? And then you're going to put a plus in between the final number if it is a double-digit number. Even if it's a 10, you're going to do 1 plus 0. Okay. Did anybody end up with a triple number? I cannot see. Let's see if anyone had a triple number. If you do have a triple number, you're going to add up all three numbers with the plus sign in between to get to maybe a double digit number, and then you're going to add it to get into a single digit number. So we're adding to reduce. Capiche? Does everybody have their number? Okay, Lisa, I am a 1. Okay, perfect. So let's put the numbers in the chat. 9, 4, 12. Charisse, you're going to take the 12 and do 1 + 2 = 3. So you're a 3 life path. Yes, there you go. Okay, you did it. Perfect. I'm a 7. Catherine Grant is a 7. Like me, I am a 7. Yes. Oh, look at all this. Okay. Catherine Mitchell, go ahead.
Hey, Amy, I'm clarifying. Are we using the 4-digit year or 2-digit year?
4-digit.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yep, no problem. Hey, Heather, we're just doing the calculate your life path. So you may know yours already because I think we've done this, but if you need a refresher, you're going to write out all the digits of your birthday, add them all up, and then you're going to keep adding to reduce that number to a single digit. Okay, so we've got
Nice.
lots. Good. Miss Kitty is a 9. We've got some 9s, 5s, 8s. Oh, we got a good mix here. That's awesome. 31 for Catherine. 8, 9, 4. I can be 11 or 20/2, depends. 8, sorry, I'm not on screen. Oh, no problem, Monica. Okay, 4, perfect. All right. So we're just going to quickly go through the life path colors. So the number is called numerology. What you just did there is numerology, figuring out what you are numerologically, and then we're going to take that number and convert it to a color. So that's how you find out the color of your soul, is using looking at numerology through the lens of color. So here we have the lineup of the 9 bottles that determine what color soul, what your soul color came in on. Okay, so here we go. Beside your number, you can see here the color. So 8s are violet, 1s are yellow. The 2 that are a little bit wonky are the 4 and the 9s. So the 4s have yellow and turquoise together, and 9s have red and orange together. That just means that there's 2 sort of aspects of yourself that are twirled into your color combo. It doesn't make for easy, pretty graphics because now you've got like 2 that are sort of wild cards, but it is an intertwining. And when you see the planets that are also engaging with these colors, you'll kind of understand why they're double. So if you are a 4, you are ruled by Uranus. And if you are a 9, you are ruled by Mars. So Uranus and Mars are like sort of lightning planets, both of them. And that means that they get double colors. It's just how it came through when Melissa was creating the system. And it just so happens that you're dealing with a double set of colors here. So all of the colors have a number attached to them, and they have a planet attached to them. It does not mean that your birth planet, like if you're an Aries, that and Mars, like I'm an Aries and Mars is my ruling planet, it doesn't have the connection like that. The attributes of the planets are sort of infused in the bottle colors, but it's got nothing to do with the astrology of your birthday. So let's go into the next section. Each bottle has a little tag that goes with it. So the sun I'm going to actually go into that in a second. Let's just do that more in a second because it'll be on the next pages. All right, so if we go back to the birthday that we did, which was the example was me. So I'm on life path 7, and that is Neptune. The planet is Neptune, and the tag around it is spiritual faith. So who are the 7s? Because this is also you. And if you're in business for yourself, then this makes me a turquoise CEO. And we're now just really uncovering a whole lot of information between myself and Moira, who is my mentor, about the CEO conversion for the colors. So mostly this system is about personal evolution and finding your gifts and finding your brilliance and helping you relieve challenges. But there's also this whole other uncovered topic about business and the color CEO you are. So that's something that we're just getting into and adding into my branding with soul conversations with people. Like, there's more information now. So what color is your life path? So type that into the chat. What color went with your number? Yellow. Good. Okay. Green, coral, violet, yellow, and green. Catherine's the number 4. Okay. Teresa's a double. Yellow, yellow. There's a lot of yellow. Ooh, this is going to be fun. Orange and red. Of course, you are a fire, little Kate. 11, so I guess 2. Yes, blue, correct. Mary, that is correct. If you add up to 11, you're going to do 1 + 1 is 2. If you do the mini reading at the end, I'll explain, like we do, if you end up with a master number like 11, 22, 33, you can stick to that, and there's a bottle for that. And you would also add it together to get your soul path number. Nadine also is a 9, red and orange. Awesome. Sherry is a green, keeping everyone together. Kristen, coral, expansion. Nice. Okay, so let's go quickly through what each of these are. So I sort of did some like fancy stuff for what kind of CEO you might be if you were a CEO, if you do have your own business, but you can easily convert this into like what it would be if you were just going on your own journey through life, right? So the number 1s, they're the sun. They are already in the center of the universe. So make yourself known, 1s. Where are you? Yellow people, put your hands in the air. Yeah. Okay, good. So radiant, autonomous, cosmic luminaries. Like that is a big mouthful. You, nobody's going to put this sun in the corner. And if you're feeling like you're in the corner, you need to get out, because the sun needs to revolve around you. People need to revolve around you. You are the radiant sun of your own universe. Okay. So you need to make sure that you embrace that. And like a free spirit, it's the yellow, it's the joy, and it's also an academically minded person. So that's a pretty wicked combo. Like if you can be fun and smart, like you got everything you need going on for you. Okay. 2s, ruled by the moon, are compassionate, perceptive, strategic watchers. The moon actually is just out there. It's just a rock in space. The sun is what illuminates the moon. The sun is what reflects off the surface and causes the moon to look like it's glowing. So that means that moon people need to be in partnership with someone who's going to illuminate them and allow them to appear like they're the shiny star, right? You just need a wingman. No problem with having a wingman. And usually the wingman, the ideal wingman would be a number 1 person. If you're going to go in partnership with somebody, a blue and a 1 would be a good combo to have as a partnership. You're kind of like the the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain. If you can imagine, like you're the guy moving all the puppet strings and then the person is out front. So it's just a strong and a strong personality behind the scenes, because twos don't necessarily want to be in the spotlight, but they want to participate in moving the spotlight up. What else do we have here? Oh, coral. Charismatic, ambitious, celestial conductor. So coral people, coral is the color of the inner child. Yeah. So when you allow the inner child to play and give it space to come out and be and show its, charismatic self, then things are in harmony with you. When you start to tell your inner child to be quiet, go hide in the corner somewhere, or if someone else has done that to you, then this is where the coral person can't expand, because coral is ruled by Jupiter. And it is an expansive, huge, biggest planet, right? So you have the capacity and the potential to really expand using your charisma, using that inner child energy. But it's if you dim it, look out, because they come back like either in a tantrum or they come back like really misbehaving. Is this interesting? Am I going too fast? Would you like to slow it down? All good. Just type it in the chat if you want me to repeat anything, or raise your hand if you have a question. Awesome. Perfect. Okay, good. Base. All right. All the number 4s in the house. Give me a hands up. Give me a hands up. Let me see. I'm going to scroll and see if I can find you guys. Okay. There you are, Sarah. And Catherine. Okay. Catherine Mitchell, you have a question?
Oh, sorry, I was putting my hand up to say I'm a 4.
Oh, you're a 4. Okay. Thank you, because now I can see that. Good. Okay. Okay, so number 4s, I was saying how you've got this dual personality thing going on. I'm very, very intimately connected with the number 4 because Brian, my man, is a number 4 energy. And so I really feel for the partners of the number 4 people, because these guys have intellect with the yellow, and they've got the faith and the teacher soul in the turquoise. But that turquoise on the bottom looks almost like deep, dark turquoise. It's not like the pretty top surface of the ocean kind of turquoise. It's go deep or go home kind of turquoise. So these people can go from joyful to hangry in like a nanosecond, and they're not going to give you any warning whatsoever when they do it. They can totally be the life of the party, but they're going to need like 18 days to come down off that party and just to get back centered again. So they need their downtime, but they can also be like that awesome, singing karaoke at your party, seeming like they're very charismatic and outgoing, but the turquoise in them is going to say, like, I need to go introvert for a moment. I need to go down under. Got it? Are you guys resonating? Like anyone who I've talked about already? So the 1 to 4s, how's that sounding? How's that feeling to you? The descriptions. Oh, Heather, yeah, you're a 4. Trish, good. My husband is a 2 and I am a true 4. Nice. Okay. My daughter is a 3, and yes, that's it. Okay, perfect. All right, let's keep going. Okay. Did I go backwards? I did go backwards. Okay, number 5. Okay, tree huggers. Here we are with our tree huggers. Who are the 5s of the group? You can use the reactions and put your hand up, because then I'll be able to see you. The number 5s are the center of the lineup that you can be for a soul color. So 1 to 9 puts 5 in the center. These guys have the ability to bring everyone together or cause such chaos that everyone flies away, right? As a as a CEO, this green colored CEO, you want to be very eco-conscious. You want to, so the nurturing, visionary, eco-conscious mentor, you want to make sure that there's something eco-friendly inside of your business. Or if this is a personal conversation we're having for a 5-person, it's like, get out in nature, put your feet in the sand, hug, like literally hug a tree, because you will feel best when you're in nature. Is that true for the 5 people? Is there any 5 people that don't like nature? Right. Okay. I love being in nature. 5. Oh yeah, bring feng shui. 5 is both my hubby and my mom. I have a tree on either side of me. Yes. Oh my God, Monica. Yeah, you do. You have a tree on either side. That's awesome. Okay. And let's keep going here. What else is next? Pink. Okay, pink. Oh, vibrant, precise, benevolent inventors. So super creative mind. If you're a pink person, you may be a bit of a perfectionist because you like things to be beautiful and you like things to be working. And as a pink CEO, it's important that things do. So your environment, if you have a physical location and you are a pink person, you want to make sure that your physical location is beautiful. If you have a website, you want to make sure that your pink website, not color pink, but pink energy website, is working and there's no like broken links or anything like that, because people, when they come in the presence of a pink energy, they expect perfection and they expect beautiful things. So not broken stuff, can't have that. Pink is actually intensified red. It's red with light added to it, if you can imagine that. So pink has the characteristics of the red color, but they're like amped up, brightened, enlightened. So where the red color is good to be on this planet and wants to feel safe on this planet, the pink wants the planet to be beautiful. That's where it amps itself up. Okay. 7, the numerology 7, turquoise is your color, ruled by Neptune, like we did a little thing earlier. Visionary, influential catalytic leader. So I looked up catalyst, and the explanation is a catalyst increases the rate of a chemical reaction without itself undergoing any permanent change. So that means just by mixing with a 7, okay, where's the 7s? Give us the hands up for the 7s. You will have profound shifts. And the 7 is just going to merrily go on its way and never know the amount of shift that you had just by being with them. So a 7 in their energy, in their full turquoise vibrancy, is going to emit an energy of be with me because I'm going to take you places. It's a bit of an amplifier. And I'm not just saying this because it's me, it's for all 7s, all turquoise people. Also, when I say leader, influential, visionary, it is you have a teacher capacity in you, especially a spiritual kind of faith teaching, not necessarily being a minister or a priest, but you can be for sure. But the visionary thing, like turquoise people are kind of like, they see things before it happens. They might be a little bit ahead of their time. Okay, where else are we going here? And the violet, ruled by Saturn, all the number 8s in the house. Confident, purpose-driven, legacy architect. And I remember somebody in the posting that we were doing said they didn't quite understand this one, but 8s in their full, when their violet energy is on point, they know how good they are. It's like an inner knowing of how good they are. And so why wouldn't you trust them? They know they're good. It's not an ego thing either. It's like just a knowing. It's sort of like the feeling that we're all waiting to get, like that just knowing where you are, knowing who you are, and not having to question it. The cool thing about this is they also expect that kind of knowing in return. So sometimes they can come off as a little bit with high expectations and a bit judgy, but if they're judgy, it's only because they expect themselves to be of such high quality that they would be really critical of themselves if they didn't meet their own expectations. So self-judgment is a huge thing for these violet people, and your aim in life is just to chill. Like you can still keep that energy, because that's what keeps you going, but like relaxing into it a little bit more. And what else do I have here note wise? Building for the future based on their purpose. Yeah. So you're going to be getting into building a legacy. Your business is going to be like, I want to pass this down to people. I want my information to keep on going after I'm gone. Like, you know, kind of like Napoleon Hill or Tony Robbins, like their information is just going to keep on going once they're gone, and it will still impact people. So that's the kind of legacy I'm talking about for the violet people. Okay. And number 9. 2 states again here. Are you still with me? Am I losing you? Is it all good? Up until this point, we've got, oh, Kate says your husband, oh, sorry, my husband is your husband's an 8? Ah, okay, okay. How do we help them get that if that's what is on point and they are not? Can you unmute? What did you mean by that? No unmuting? Okay, okay. Well, at the end, for the questions, I'll answer that. Okay, so the number 9s, which I think, Kate, you're a number 9 yourself, right? Yeah. And who else is a number 9? Hands up. Oh, Teresa, yeah, okay. Groovy, groovy, groovy. And Nadine. Very cool. All right, so dual energies again happening with the 9. It's ruled by Mars. So this, you know, obviously we know what Mars is all about. It's like action oriented, so dynamic, transformative, cosmic trailblazer. Like you want a number 9 on your team. If you can have a number 9 who buys into your idea of what you want to do in business and they can just like run with it, you will grow faster than you can ever imagine. So just put the seatbelt on and go and let them do their thing, because they will take you places. And then the number 8 energy is what would keep adding the fuel to them, because Mars people and the red orange combo, it's kind of like they get these bursts of energy, but then they die out really quickly. So they're going to get like, I want to do this, and then go for broke. But they need the 8 energy, which would be reminding them of why they started in the first place and slowly allowing them to refuel to keep going. And then they'll get another burst and another burst. So you have to be mindful as a 9 person of who your fuel giver is. Like who is it that is helping you and keeping you on track? Because some people can keep themselves on track, but Mars, they just go. So you're going to need someone to kind of keep you focused. Okay. How was that? Anybody have any questions or comments about themselves or their husbands? Or I'm just going to stop screen sharing for a moment here so I can see all your faces. Hello. Yeah, Miss Kitty. Maybe she, okay. Trish?
Hi.
Hi.
So I just found out that I'm a 1, so yellow, and I had to absolutely laugh because this past year was the most tumultuous, horrible year of my entire life. And it was a blessing because in the end, I came out to find my purpose and I changed my entire life around. And I just redid my house and built a business and everything is yellow. So I had to laugh. I was like, oh God, I'm still not surprised, but it's just so funny. I'm like so connected to yellow now and I had no clue.
Oh my God, that is amazing. See, you can't make this stuff up, Trish.
Yeah.
Like, so you are feeling the energy of this yellow and not really knowing why you're attracted to it. But let me tell you something about your soul color. It's your go-to color. Even if it's something you don't like, we can, I can help you sort of get in tune with it. Because if you don't like it, there is a challenge up in front of you, because color is a mirror. So if you don't like it, there's a message in that color that's saying, we got to look at this and we got to get rid of it, because your soul color is you.
You know what's so funny you saying that? Because the color yellow, I've always loved every color. I love the rainbow, but I would never, ever, ever wear color or have color in my home or anything for decades. I was like, no, color, yellow's not my color. And then I went through this process, a life-changing thing. And now I'm literally love yellow. Like half my wardrobe is yellow now. Like, it's so bizarre. I've like completely flipped the script.
Amazing. Yeah. Well, it means you've stepped into your joy, because the yellow is the joy color, right? And also the color of your solar plexus, that I amness. I've stepped into it and I'm ready, right? So thank you so much for sharing that. That's really cool.
Thank you.
Amazing. Okay. Does anyone else have any questions? Because I do want to move into this vision, or the visualization, so that we can experience what it's like to totally embody the color that you are. We're all good? Okay. What about the master numbers? Okay, yeah, the master numbers are for additional information when we're working with numerology. In the case of finding your life path number, we go down to the single digit. There is some additional information that we can talk about, but for the most part, you're going to go down to, like, if you're an 11, you would go down to the 2, and there is some other additional information about the 11. Lisa, I don't like brown. Yeah, that's a color. Actually, you know what, Lisa, I've got this color here is an earth color. It's a coppery brown color in a spritzer essence. And oh my God, like, let me just tell you, it's a difficult one to get into. Okay. Color wise, magenta for 11. Yes. Yeah, it's got magenta and clear. Okay. Let me just see what else was I going to plan here. Just so you know a little bit about me, a lot of you know who I am. A lot of you know me as a graphic artist. My name is Amy Bell, which is like my third incarnation of names. I started off as Amy Blankensop, and then I was married to Amy Barroso, and now I just don't feel connected to either of those anymore. Are you looking at my son over there, Charisse? Is he hearing me? Hi, baby.
You just walked into the room and he gave me a little, so I was like, maybe I'll take it. Yeah. Now tell him you say hey.
Yeah, so I've been Amy Bell now for about 2 years. It is my mother's middle name, and I have done the numerology on every possible name I could think of. So I'm settling with Bell, and this is where I'm at for the rest of my life. Woo! Graphic arts. I discovered the color mirror system about 7 years ago. And as an artist, as a graphic artist, I was captured by the color. All of these colors behind me were sitting at a workshop that Moira Bush was at, and I was just done. Like, as soon as I saw them, I was in full and haven't stopped or looked back since. So that is how I've connected my design with this sort of spiritual energy, and helping people do their branding with soul projects. Because when you've got a business now, business is changing. clients are wanting more from you. They want connection, they want authenticity, they want a whole lot more than they ever did from you. So you have to really learn how to connect. And when you figure out what your CEO color is, and when you inject that color into your branding, poof, it's like a little ninja out in the world before you even talk to someone. It's sending the energy out there so that people who are attracted to the colors you're using are going to come to you and they're going to resonate with your message. Yeah. Does that make sense? Okay. The color mirror system is all of these bottles. So everybody who has been in my office with me with these bottles, you've got to test them and try them. The top portion color is reflective of what's going on in your conscious mind. And it is oils, like essential oils up on the top fraction. And then the bottom fraction is what kind of beliefs that are locked into your subconscious mind. So this is where the color is going to mirror to you something that's going on that you need to look at. It can mirror into gifts that you have. It can talk about potential. So every bottle has a message. And what I do is I look at the message and then I sort of translate the language of this color to you. And I just start talking about the color. And eventually you're going to be like, holy crap, Amy, like that's exactly what I'm going through. I can't even tell you how many times that happens all the time. So right now we are going to take the soul color. Everybody remembers their soul color, yes? And we're going to go into this visualization. So if you can just shake it out, shake out your shoulders, and just get rid of any of that energy that's in there that needs to come out, because we're going to sit for maybe, this is probably going to be about 15 minutes and then we're almost done. How do you do turquoise and yellow? Sarah. There is that analytical side of Sarah that just came out. Do you see that, people? Yeah. So I'm going to tell you, sister, it's okay. Okay. Hey, Sharon, we're just going into the visualization. So just go as much as you can with it. And when you watch the replay, you'll be able to really get into it. Okay. So just relax. I'm going to get the my little notes here. Okay. Just to keep me on track, or I can go like crazy. We're going out to the cosmos. And oh yes, look at you, Michelle, with your fan. I love it. Hot flashes happening. Okay. Close your eyes. Let's get into the headspace of going into a little visualization. Yeah, close your eyes and just relax. If you're weirded out by closing your eyes and the video is on, feel free to turn the video off. I won't be offended. Charisse, you can tell my son to sit down and relax and do the visualization. Yeah, I heard him say that. He's a number 5, so he can do it. Or he said, I'm not doing that, whichever one. Okay.
No, he literally mooned me. Sorry.
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry.
Nice. Perfect.
Back to you.
Put your moon back in your pants, my son. Okay, so close your eyes, turn off the video if you would like, or keep it on. I am okay either way. Get comfy. We're about to go on a mystical journey beyond the realms of physical form and into the realm of light. Okay? This is not your average meditation. This is a visualization. So I'm not looking for you to get lost or do anything like that. And I'm not going to be trying to soothe talking you. I'm just going to walk you through this visualization. Okay. So as your eyes are closed, just take a breath in, settling into a position that's comfortable for you. That could be sitting up at your desk chair, it could be on the floor, it could be laying down. And I invite you to give your beautiful body a little heads up that your soul is going on a little trip by itself. Just a heads up, nothing else is happening at this time. And then take a deep breath in, and on the out breath, imagine that you've been teleported into the most luxurious vehicle you can think of, like such a sweet ride. You feel amazing just being in it. And I'd like you to ask your physical self to go relax in the back seat. There's champagne back there. There's a recliner. There's soft music. Let your body know it can take a break and sit in the back for a little while. Are you there? Give me a nod if you're there. Good, good, good. Take another deep breath in, and on the exhale, I invite you to entertain the idea that you're going to be shifting from a physical state to a light body state. Allow your physical body, that's the one in the back seat, sipping the champagne, to feel the excitement of transforming into this weightless state. And last deep breath in. On the exhale, I invite you to release your physical form and float as a ball of white light away from your body. For the next little while, you will see everything from the perspective of this light. From this state, I want you to look back and see your physical body enjoying its time in the back seat. Notice how happy it is back there to have the break. And I invite you now to envision your light body slowly changing into the color of your soul. This bright white light is slowly changing into the yellow or the blue or the coral, into your soul's color. You're embodying the essence of your soul's color. What happens to the white light as it transforms into your color? Did it do it quickly? Did it do it slowly, like the sunrise? Just notice. Did it change shape? What environment is this little ball of color in? As you delve deeper into this color, allow your light form to shift and morph. Have some fun playing with this ball of light, with this color of light that is you. This is your soul coming to play today. Now I'd like you to see a door, just wherever you are. A door just magically appears in front of you. And the door opens, and inside is just a white room. And I want you to notice as your colored light moves into that light room, how does it look? Does it illuminate the whole room? Do you see your reflection color in the walls, in the floor, in the ceiling? What is it like when you go in there? Just play around in this white room, seeing your color. Now you're going to settle into the center of the room, and we're going to play with some emotions right now. You're not going to be attached to these emotions. You're simply playing with your brightness, with your light, so that you can take this experience with you when you go back into your physical body. But the feelings and emotions I'm going to ask you to look at, imagine that you have your higher self is looking at the ball of light of your color. So your higher self is observing your ball of color, which is your higher self. And I want you to imagine what it's like when your body, when your physical body is sad. What happens to the light in this white room when you look at the emotion of sadness? Is it changing color? Is it physically lowering itself, or is it highering itself? Is it morphing into shapes? Can you recognize the shapes? Do you see anything reflected in the light? Is there a person's face? Is there an object? If you find yourself getting emotional at this point, I invite you to remember that we are looking at this emotion from distance. We're not attached to the emotion. We're just seeing how it is. If you're needing to take a deep breath, go ahead. And now I want you to look at your ball of light, imagining what it's like when your body, your physical body, is feeling hopeful. What is your light doing? What's happening to this ball of light as you bring hope into the room? Observe. Is it getting lighter? Is it getting brighter? Is the color changing to deeper or brighter versions of the color you've chosen? Is it moving faster, slower? Is it changing shape? What's happening? Just notice what's happening. And now let's slowly raise this up. If you can, I want you to imagine this ball of light feeling the feeling of joy, of happiness, of like inexplainable joy. And what's happening to this light? What's happening to the ball of light when you view it from the perspective of joy? Is there music coming into the space? Is it changing color? Is it moving quickly or slowly or floating or darting? Like, what's happening with this ball of light? And while you're in this state of joy and love and happiness, I want you to imagine now that your light is within a few feet of your physical body. Just your body just appears. And I want you to notice for a moment the color of your soul reflecting from the outside into your body. What does it look like on your skin? Can you feel it? Is there heat? Is there a tingle? Is it cool? And now you're going to take that ball of light and you're going to slowly take it down your body, and through your feet, you're going to enter the physical body, your physical body with this light. Slowly bringing that light into your feet, up your legs, up into your root chakra. We're going to be messing around with the chakras right now. Traditionally, this chakra is red, but right now you are going to engulf that red in your color. And if your color is red, it's going to intensify the red. If your color is yellow, you are going to take over your root chakra with yellow. The root chakra sits at the base of your spine. What does it feel like to bring that alternate color into the base chakra? And then I want you to move it up into your sacral chakra. You're taking over that orange with the color of your soul. Your soul's light is embodying your entire body. You're going to move up into the yellow of the solar plexus, taking over your soul's color. Moving that up into the green heart chakra. How does your heart chakra feel with changing color to the color of your soul? Just notice how it feels to bring your soul color into your heart chakra. And then you're going to bring it up into your throat. Throat chakra may not like it. This blue may not like the fact that you're changing it to your color, because that means that your color is going to shine through your voice. Speak your truth, speak your authentic truth. Just for today, we're going to change it to whatever color is your soul color. And you're going to go up into your third eye, taking your soul color up into your third eye, and then up into the violet crown chakra. And now, from inside out, glowing aura and body inside, you are now fully your soul's color. Notice how this feels. To be a ball of yellow joy, to be a ball of blue peace and calm. What is your color? And just embody what that is for you. And now you're going to kind of hover back over that awesome luxury mobile that your body is resting in right now. And as this beaming ball of yellow light, you can see yourself back there. And I want you to slowly come back into your body. You can start to wiggle your fingers, your toes. Take a deep breath in, and on an out breath that's comfortable for you, open your eyes and join us back in this space. Okay. How was that? How does it feel to embody your color, to like just be a color, not be a physical body? You can unmute, you can raise your hand, you can talk. Yeah, Michelle.
We've done this before, and I had different colors. I had turquoise and pink, magenta. I don't know. And I think that was for something else. But recently I've been doing a lot of landscape paintings, and my yellow in my watercolor palette has been filled 3 times. And I'm using a lot of yellow now, and that visualization was interesting because the yellow and the turquoise kind of melded together into this green.
Yeah.
And then the yellow was predominant through the entire thing up until here. the third eye, and then it switched from the turquoise being kind of on the outer edges to the center for that one.
Cool.
And on the crown chakra, I see color very easily when I do meditations or visualizations.
Yeah.
And it was just this big, when I moved it to my crown, it was just this big whoom, and then the yellow shone down over top of the turquoise. It was very cool.
Very cool. Oh my gosh.
Can you mix? What happens when the colors mix? Like I have two colors, yellow and dark turquoise.
They can stay separate. They can mix together. In this, I've never done this visualization with anyone before. Like you guys are the first ones to do it. So you can tell me how it like works, if they stayed separate, if they kind of mesh together.
Mine were separate at times, and then the heart chakra, and they kind of melded together. It was like this pond, looking over
Yeah.
a pond with the turquoise and yellow reflection. It was kind of cool.
Yeah. What if you have time, like at some point today or before you go to bed, it would be really cool just to journal the experience that you had so it stays in your mind. Like
Yes.
if you have time after this call, because well, it's fresh, but otherwise I would say like just kind of write down if anything really came up, if anything was if you had any interesting experiences, insights, stuff like that. Catherine, what's going on with you?
Dry hands. It was really interesting. I haven't done a meditation in a long time because of craziness that's been going on, but it was interesting because actually the meditation that you just did is a meditation that I do in all my meditation groups. So that's kind of cool. It was interesting because there were times that because I'm a 4. Yeah, I know. Is being the illustrious Uranus bottle, there were times where literally the turquoise and the yellow wanted to separate. They didn't even want to, like, basically they didn't want to be friends for the longest time. There was a real battle going on, and it happened in all but my sacral. And every other chakra, it was literally at times where they separated, and it was two separate, like literally chasing each other.
Yeah.
So that's really, I really needed this. Well, what's been going on, but so it really gave me a better insight, because we can never truly know what's going on within us, because we need everybody else to tell us.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but so that really shows that like there's especially the joy aspect of it is, and it was a smaller glow orb than what the turquoise was. So and right now, even though everything should be very joyful, it's not. So yeah, so
That is a conversation like for us in a 2-hour chat, I think.
Oh, me too. But when have we ever done just 2? So yes, so that was and then going into the room, it was like when you first guided into the room, the light room, mine was completely pitch black.
Oh,
And it was just like this little tiny peephole of light, like a pen light, looking for the windows, and then it was curtains being pulled apart. So once again, that's told me a huge story on what's been going on in the past 8 months that I've been.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So
Huh.
that's
Oh, okay, that was me. Yes. I just wanted to so this is a group session. Trish, I'll just 1 second. I see your hand raised. I'll be right there. The group sessions are so amazing because we bring in the group color energy, and that's exactly what we needed today. That's what all of us needed today, was to be in the space with each other and experience what it's like to be in there with other people and feel that and see if it actually impacts how you are. Like your experience would be different in this meditation or visualization with other people in this space. So we're all influencing one another's energy. Yeah. If what I want to do is say this needs to carry on. If you want to have a conversation, I'm doing mini readings for people. It's free. Like, I just want you to get some individual time, because I know the group is hard to actually like do individual readings with people. But Mary, did I give you the link for the mini readings? If we can paste it in the chat, let me just see if I've got it here. Yeah, book it. It's 30 minutes. You can ask a question if something came up in this session, or if you just want to go, hey, that bottle behind your shoulder has been jumping out at me the whole time we were on the workshop. Let's talk about it. Like, we can have different conversations. So I'm going to put in the email that I send out afterwards, I will put the link in it to book a mini reading, but also let me just put it here. And then we got to do the draw, Mary. I just found this thing before we got on here. Oh, wait a sec. Trish, I want you to go. You had your hand up.
I just had something funny to say because I don't know what happened, but when I separated from my physical body,
Yeah.
the body didn't look like me. It was like a really tall, silver-haired man.
Ooh.
So I don't know what the heck that was about. And then when like
box in the back of your limo, that's amazing.
right? I don't know. But then and when he showed back up, or when I showed back up,
Yeah.
you know, later on, it was still a man. But the first time around, I didn't actually realize it was a man. Like, I wasn't thinking about it, although it was a man. Like, I wasn't thinking, oh, that's me. Why is it a man? Like, it didn't register. But then when he showed up the second time, I was like, whoa, wait a second. What's happening here? Isn't that weird?
Oh my God. You know, the imagination is so cool. And obviously this guy needed to show himself to you for whatever reason. Maybe, I don't know. That's something we can look at on the, like, book the little mini session, and we can totally chat about that. Because there's something in there when you have now morphed into another body, essentially, which is the transformation that you're going through. I think it's pretty cool. Okay, Mary has this neat little thing that we found online. It's a Wheel of Fortune. Are you able to screen share, Mary? And we have all of your names on it. Did I tell you that turquoise is also about technology and how much I love new stuff? And so I find this wheel, and we put all of your names on the wheel. And so click to spin, Mayor. Let's see who gets this shadow box of Oracle cards that I will mail out to you in a very protected case. Sherry Bros wins the shadow deck. Sherry, are you still here? Unmute if you're still here. Let's see. I don't know if she, okay, you can, okay, stop screen sharing, Mara. That's awesome. That was fun. Spinning wheel of color. How did we find a color spinning wheel? Those Oracle cards. Yes, this Oracle deck is something that Moira and I created. I did the artwork, she did the content, and it was I don't even know how long, 5-year in the making kind of job. And so I will mail that out to Sherry. I think I have her information. And we're at the end. We got like 5 minutes. So I'm really, really excited that you came, and I'm very happy to have been the one to introduce you, perhaps for the first time, to your soul color. And I really encourage you to, come chat with me about any questions you've got. The link is there for the mini version or the mini session. And then if you want to carry on, we carry on. If you don't, that's cool too. Maybe you just have a question you want to get answered. But if there's any questions now, we've got like 6 minutes. If you have anything you want to add to the color conversation, if you had any insights in there in that visualization. Thank you, Kirsten. Thank you. Okay, amazing, amazing. So I want you to know that we're doing this every week. I'm going to show up every week. We're going to do this visualization. It may look different a little bit. The words might be different, but if you can't go to the gym once and get a fabulous body, and you cannot show up once and meet your colorful self. So come back and play with them every week, and then you'll learn how to increase the brightness. So thank you. Thank you so much. I love you. Thank you for coming.
Is it the same time every week?
Same time every week, 11 Eastern.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Bye, Jennifer. See you, Michelle. I might see you on Sunday. Yeah. Okay. Ladies.
Thank you, Amy.
Oh, you're welcome, Yvonne. I'm glad you could make it.
Oh, I'm even more glad that I could make it.
Nice, nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Amy. It was so much fun. It's always such a pleasure speaking with you and like hearing your words of wisdom. I'm sure a lot of the other ladies might feel like this too, but I feel like the first time that we ever actually like chatted online via Zoom, I felt like you were actually here with me. Like your energy feels like you feel like you're like literally in the same room as me. I don't know if anyone
Aw.
else can relate to that. Like it's so cool. Like your energy just shines so bright. So thank you so much for all of your fabulous fun energy and wisdom. Your workshop is like you did such a great job.
Thank you, hon. Well, I'm excited. Like, just come back every week and hang out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and we can do the like. I don't know how I have like a huge visualization. I was reading like this. I have got to cut this short. Like these ladies are going to be gone all afternoon. So,
Nope,
just
perfect.
the other thing is if you're feeling a little bit like you need to be grounded, like you're still kind of floaty a little bit, then just go out, eat something or drink something, or go outside and get your feet on the ground and just do something physical so you get back into your body. Because we did go on a little ride there.
Yeah, good suggestion.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. Have a great day, and I'll send out the email that has the information on how to book the mini session, or what else do I have in there? Oh, I think, the recording for this. Mwah.
Mhm.
Bye.